Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm T Blessed, and this is Tidbits with T Blessed. Thank you for visiting my channel. If this is your first time, I have some other videos that you may want to watch that can encourage you. I like to motivate people, so I create this space to do that. And I give tidbits of information, bits of knowledge, things that I have experienced and gone through. So my tidbit for today is now or later. The power of now. When I was a kid, there was a popular candy that we all ate that had a catchy name. Now and laters. The whole point of that was eat some now, save some for later. So this tidbit, now or later, is addressing the power of now. Procrastinating is delaying or putting something off. For some people, they say they do their best work when they procrastinate. The thrill of doing something at the very last minute seems to fuel them. For others, it becomes an anxiety-ridden tunnel that keeps them from doing their best. Personally, I generally like to do things way ahead of the deadline because I don't really like the feeling of too much anxiety. But there have been things in my life and times in my life where I procrastinated. Because being human, we all have certain little areas that we tuck away and we procrastinate on. And the area personally for me was taking care of my health. Now, I did the basic things, but in terms of making sure that I was living my best life and taking care of my health, whether or not it's exercise or making sure that I was implementing the proper diet all the time, I didn't do it the way I should have been doing it, and I would do it intermittently. So that's a form of procrastination because I knew what I wanted to do, but I was taking my time doing it. There is something very scary, nerve-wracking about being afraid to fail. And sometimes when we procrastinate, in the back of our minds, we want to make sure we are successful. So the fear of failure can cause us to procrastinate. So being afraid to fail, that can cause someone to procrastinate. But we must decide and stop and say, the power of now is where it's at. So take a minute, think about it. Think about for yourself and in your life, what are you procrastinating on? What are you saying, not now, I'll do it a little later? What is it for you? Is it going back to school? Do you think you don't have the resources, the time, you're too old? Is it calling someone that you need to have some type of dialogue with? Is it applying for that position that you've always wanted? A different job, change of career? Is it losing weight, taking care of your health, constantly looking in the mirror and saying, I don't like the way I look, but feeling powerless to make a change? Is it leaving a toxic friendship or relationship? All these things will be a reoccurring, nagging theme if you continue to procrastinate. So I have a couple of tips that worked for me, and I hope that they will work for you. Number one, decide the time is now. Commit to the task. Make up in your mind that you're going to commit to the task. Ask for an accountability partner. When I know it's something that I really need to focus on, I will call someone, my best friend, my sister, and I'll say, I want you to help hold me accountable. Now, saying that, if you ask somebody to help hold you accountable, when they're doing their job and holding you accountable, you can't then become upset or annoyed, because this is all a part of the power of now. Pick one thing to work on. Take bite-sized pieces, because sometimes trying to look at something as a whole will overwhelm you. Reward yourself for accomplishing some of the goal in which you are determined you're going to master. Say powerful affirmations. You know, I'm a big fan of that. I can do it. Today, I am going to. Say powerful I statements. And be determined that you are going to complete those goals. Remind yourself that you can do it. Remind yourself that you can. Remind yourself that you have the power to do it now. Not tomorrow, not in a couple of days, which turns into a couple of months, which turns into a couple of years. 1 Corinthians 14:40 says, but everything should be done in a fitting and orderly way. Now or later, the power of now. That's my tidbit for today. Thank you for visiting my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. That may mean signing into an account. Please like, share, and don't forget to tap the bell so you will be alerted anytime I come on and have new videos. Thank you for visiting, and bye.